battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs in State Farm shows us who's on the floor to start the game. First for the Clippers, Chris Paul and Chauncey Billups make up the backcourt. And inside at center, a long 6'11", the skyscraping big man out of Texas A&M, DeAndre Jordan. And it's Caron Butler, and it's Griffin in at the 4 spot. And looking at the Spurs, Tony Parker at the 1 and Danny Green at the 2. And in the middle, one of the best ever to man the low block, the big fundamental, number 21, Tim Duncan. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Diaw in at the power forward. So important in a 7-game series to maintain the home court advantage. The fans, the players, the coaches, guys, they know it's all on the line.
Well, they're ready to go here, Kevin, and you can hear the fans are too. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd gets charged up. And that alone gives them a big leg up in this series.
And Steve, this is the payoff for all the effort they put into the grind of the regular season. Getting home court advantage and starting the series in front of their own fans, that's exactly what they've worked for.
Shot clock at 3. Paul with the 3. They get it again. Here's Jordan. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, Jordan is a highlight machine, particularly on offensive rebounds or catching lobs from teammates. He's just so athletic for a 7-footer. But it seems like his head gets up near the rim when he's dunking the ball.
Oh, yeah, you just love it. His ability to rise up into plays on defense, too. Players will try and float shots over him, but he's so explosive rising up that he just goes up and swats it away like it's nothing at all. Now here's Paul. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Can't hit.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about what his goals were coming into this game 1, and he said win at all costs. If we can't come out strong here, then everything we've worked for to get home court advantage at this point goes out the window. They don't want to see that, gentlemen.
Thanks, Doris. Billups kicks to Jordan. He feeds it to Butler. Over Green. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Jordan. On offense, here are the Spurs. It's a 3-point game. Leonard the pass to Green. Snatched up. Duncan outside. The Spurs working the ball around now. Parker's shot is off.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
The Spurs have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Billups kicks to Jordan. Jams it straight down.
And they're going to need more possessions like that one to try to extend this lead.
And if they have possessions like that, guys, they'll continue to add to their margin and keep that pace going brisk.
Still looking for that first 2. 0 of 4 now.
Billups kicks to Griffin. Five on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Paul with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Kept alive. Jordan. And he makes good on the layup. Jordan's got 7.
Excellent job carving out space under the glass to make that putback.
Not a fast start here for the Spurs. Still without a basket in the game. Out to Parker. Tries to snap the cold streak. The shot no good. And the Clippers will come the other way.
Still looking for their first basket. 5 misses to start the game.
Here's Butler. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Butler's got his second bucket tonight.
They built an early lead here, really pushing ahead.
Well, they got a huge advantage, points in the paint, Steve, and they're attacking early, so taking advantage of scoring in close.
Well, we'll see if that shot breaks things open a little bit. It's been a slow start.
Hopefully that gets them on the right track here, Steve.
And it's the Clippers with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Paul kicks to Billups. It's stolen by Green. An even 3-on-3 break. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Green's got his first points of the game. Clippers leading by 7. Jordan sets the pick for Paul. The alley-oop pass, and Griffin slams it in.
How about the nice, exquisite timing on that alley-oop? Well done.
Yeah, 2 teammates in total sync right there. You're right.
Very harmonic.
Oh, man, it was beautiful. The pass was delivered right to the hoop. Set up that jam.
Clippers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Clippers ball.
And here we go with Chris Paul. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Gets it to go.
Boy, fast start here. Their offense has been very impressive.
Yeah, they're making their own luck, Mark, really playing with a purpose offensively.
Now here's Green. Parker dishes to Leonard. Green, there's the triple. Gets it to go. Green's got 7 points.
Even when they're D'ing him up, I mean, he's a very good shooter from out there.
And here is Paul. Back to Griffin. Jordan inside. Duncan is there. Now here's Leonard. Defended by Butler. And Parker with the basket on the assist from Leonard. Parker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, you knew the run would come, and here it is. They're playing well now, trying to get back in this thing.
Yeah, pretty good comeback effort here. Rolling along nicely, and they've gotten themselves within striking distance now.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Green, defended by Butler. Out to Parker, launches it. Here's Leonard. That's good.
They are setting the tone here early with their work on the boards.
Yeah, only a moderate advantage here, a slight one, but as the game wears on, it's one they'll definitely look to build on.
Now here's Paul. Paul left side, over Parker. And the Clippers miss again.
Tell you what, things just aren't bouncing his way this quarter.
Here's Leonard. And yes, sir, that one drops. Leonard's got 6 points.
Wow, has he caught fire this quarter, shooting the ball with tremendous confidence.
The Clippers trail. Here's Billups, looking for his first bucket of the game. Billups off the pick from Griffin. Six to shoot. The 10-footer. It's rebounded by Boris Diaw. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 16-4 run right now. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Lamar Odom, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Here's Parker. Drills the three-pointer. Parker's got his second basket of the night.
He may not be their top three-point option, guys, but you still got to cover him. I mean, you got to defend him in some form or fashion.
And the shot is good.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some points, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
Rebound by the Clippers.
Most of the time, that shot will go down, or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Billups kicks to Butler. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. 6 points for Butler.
That jump shot's like a layup for him when the defense...
Ridiculous.
Tore it down that time. Boy, that's almost unfair. I mean, who else can you think of with the ability to explode to the rim like that?
Well, there aren't many of them out there, Clark. You're absolutely right. Steve, unbelievable.
Yeah, that's the reason the fans love watching this guy. He's one of the league's top athletes.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Sprite. Good stuff. Now here's Paul. Butler kicks to Paul. Back to Butler. Clippers moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. That's a 2 from Paul. The kick outside to Butler. No good from outside. San Antonio leading. Leonard kicks to Dion. He dishes it to Duncan. Kicks it to Green. Lets it go with a 3. And the shot is good. Green's got 10 points in the game.
They have no answer for him. He's just putting on a dominant display of offense.
Odom, the pass to Griffin. The feed to Billups. Griffin a screen on Green. Billups goes in. Shot off the screen. Can't get it to go. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Diaw dishes to Parker. They kick it out to Green. 3-pointer. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Parker. And it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
Well, that's a quality look there. The defense a bit late.
And 2 straight now from long range, putting up points in a hurry, Clark.
Here's Duncan. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 4 assists now tonight.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, Clark. They haven't gotten many stops here.
And the Clippers call time here.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there. And looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know of any coaches that would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Matt Bonner comes in for Tim Duncan. And Splitters subbed in for Boris Diaw. Now here's Crawford. Here's Odom. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Green kicks to Bonner. Grant Hill grabs the miss. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Well, I love the fact that he's fighting hard on the boards. But, you know, you got to be smart, too. Over the back, that's an easy call there.
Well, that's simply the result of poor position under the glass. But at least you can't fault him for being passive. He was trying to be aggressive there.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Butler comes in for Lamar Odom. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Chris Paul. Leonard, the pass to Green. He kicks it to Bonner. Puts up a 3. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Clippers. Clippers trail by 10. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Paul's got 6.
Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there.
Parker kicks to Bonner. Green dishes to Splitter. Here's Leonard. Drops in the tray. 11 points in the game.
Another open look hits bottom from outside.
Yep, and that's 3 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
Paul kicks to Crawford. Passes to Butler. Pass to Hill. Paul outside. A rebound by the Spurs.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, that's due to their physical play. They're scrapping and clawing for each and every rebound out there. Well, I'll tell you what, they are dialed in offensively, guys. I think they look really well prepared for this game.
And they've rode that early hot streak to a big lead here in the first.
Clippers trail by 13. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Six on the shot clock. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Well, you love his motor and the effort level that's there on the offensive boards. That's always there. And those are the kind of things that create extra possessions for a team. And ultimately, you know, the NBA games are generally close. So 2-3 extra possessions in a game could turn out to be the difference between winning and losing.
And something else everybody loves about him is his ability to do this sensational and spectacular. His dunks simply defy description at times.
Can't hit from 12.
I think he's just got to compose himself, gather himself. He may be trying a little too hard out there. Let it flow, let it happen, don't force it.
Parker passes to Splitter. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, they've really come out on fire with the killer instinct here, absolutely torching it from beyond the arc.
Crawford left side. The tray. Griffin dishes to Hill. Crawford. Crawford gets a screen from Griffin. The kick out to Hill. Up top, Griffin. He passes to Paul. Over Parker. Again, the miss by Paul.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far.
First round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Philadelphia 76ers take on Rajon Rondo and the Boston Celtics next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
It was pretty impressive the way they moved the ball, made the extra pass, and found open shooters that whole quarter.
Yeah, it's been a complete team effort out there. Great to watch.
And Neal kicks to Jackson. Ginobili outside. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Ginobili's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Spurs. Hill sets the screen for Odom. It's Crawford on the wing. Griffin back to Crawford. Over Ginobili. Offensive rebound. Griffin. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Splitter kicks to Bonner. Spurs passing it around. From deep, Neal. The shot is off. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Here's Odom. And it's good.
And defensively, you want to keep the ball as far away from the hoop as possible.
Yeah, because he's too good inside, Steve. I mean, he'll make you pay every time in there.
Splitter, that's good. And the Spurs lead by 20.
Well executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
Al Paul. The pass to Griffin. Outside Odom. Paul outside. Feeds to Crawford. There's the three. Rebound San Antonio. Right side Jackson. The dish now to Bonner. Neal. Dishes it to Bonner. It's Ginobili outside. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession. A different look now for San Antonio. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Matt Bonner. Diaw comes in for Splitter. And Tony Parker subbed in for Gary Neal. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Butler comes in for Grant Hill. Chauncey Billups checked in for Jamal Crawford. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Chris Paul. Tipped away. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Diaw can't hit.
Man, that's too bad. Easy shot there, and you got to knock that one down.
Well, that's a concentration cramp right there. I mean, just lost focus.
And again, no good by the Clippers.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Well, the D may have done just enough there, Clark, to bother him and throw that shot off.
And Ginobili, here we go, and power down the jam.
Very few players have his explosiveness. I mean, man, can he ever fly to get to that rim?
Los Angeles calls timeout.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. Things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden, you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wounds.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Crawford's checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's rebounded by Boris Diaw. Diaw's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
You know, it might not be the biggest margin, but don't take what they've done on the boards for granted. I mean, it's been a strong area for them in this game.
Well, you know, Clark, I mean, it all adds up. You do a little bit better job here, a little better job there, and you look up, it makes a big difference on the scoreboard.
outside Odom. He feeds it to Bledsoe. Crawford outside. Clock at 6. Crawford missing again.
Right now, he's in a bit of a funk. I look for them to look at other options on offense.
Here's Parker. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got 3 assists in the game. Odom on the wing. He's guarded by Diaw. Good. Odom's got 4 points this quarter. The Spurs have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. It's Parker with the drive. Jackson passes to Ginobili. Kicks it to Diaw. Beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time for Miles Ginobili. Ginobili's got 4 assists in the game.
He can be dangerous from out there. As a matter of fact, he can be lethal. His first from the arc after having none in the first quarter. Keep an eye on him.
Butler on the way. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. A different look for the Clippers. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Hill comes in for Lamar Odom. And it's Paul in for Jamal Crawford. And Jackson throws it down hard.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
Here's Parker. 9 points in the game so far. Makes the lead pass. Outside for Jackson. Back to Ginobili. Lets it go from deep. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. That's now 8 points for Ginobili.
That's a defensive let-up right there. I mean, they've got to close down on him quicker when he's in three-point range.
Here's Parker. Gets it to go.
I'm not sure which was better, the fast break or the steal that got it started.
I think it was the defense, Steve, quite honestly. I mean, the whole play isn't even possible if he doesn't make the steal.
Paul kicks to Griffin. Back to Paul. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Bledsoe. He's covered by Ginobili. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bledsoe. Another one falls for the Clippers. San Antonio's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Duncan dishes to Jackson. Parker kicks to Diaw. Fires the 3. Excellent D there from Hill.
So far, he hasn't made much of a contribution at the offensive end.
13 feet away. Here's Griffin. San Antonio with the rebound. Duncan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Parker with it. Caron Butler covering. Over Bledsoe. And again, it's Tony Parker. Parker's got 13.
Well, that was a nice start. After having a good first quarter, he's showing us more of the same here.
Bledsoe kicks to Paul. He dishes it to Griffin. Good with the fadeaway. He's got 8.
Well, they haven't been getting lit up from outside here. All the points they're giving up are from in close. They've got to offer more resistance.
Yeah, defense has to get better, Clark. They've got to body up, bump somebody, get physical, force the action back out to the perimeter.
And it's Paul penetrating, and that's going to be a travel.
Trying to rally back into this game. That's a bad time to start making mistakes.
Yeah, you play recklessly. That's what happens.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Matt Bonner, he's checked in for Duncan. Splitter comes in for Boris Diaw. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Steven Jackson. And it's Green in for Manu Ginobili. Bledsoe with it. That is good. Bledsoe's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
The one-handed flush, very nice.
Yeah, nice strong finish there.
Just punched it home.
Paul outside. The feed to Griffin. Kicks it out to Paul. Shot clock at 6. No good. The Spurs shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Green kicks to Leonard. He kicks to Bonner. Here's the three. That's good. Bonner's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, when it comes to him, you can't say enough about his three-point shooting. You know, even under duress, he's more accurate than most people are from downtown.
And Steve, you touched on something there. I want to revisit it. Even when he's got a defender in his jersey, he's unaffected. There aren't a lot of shooters that good. It's very hard to disrupt him from his shooting rhythm.
Splitter passes to Green. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Tell you what, with the three-pointers flowing, this defense is really struggling right now.
Yeah, it's a big differential in points off of threes, and they've got to do a better job of closing. Out defensive.
Outside Hill. Offensive rebound. Griffin sinks that one from the post. Griffin's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, after a slow first quarter, he's starting to pick it up a bit here.
Bonner dishes to Splitter. Green takes the three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
9 straight points for them off of wide open looks from deep. Something has to change for this deep.
Yeah, they're just giving up too many easy shots out there. They've got to close out harder, get a hand up, make him put it on the floor.
And the basket by Hill. And it's the Spurs ball. Here's Leonard. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And the Clippers having all kinds of trouble defending against Leonard.
He has 9 rebounds, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow.
The Spurs making a switch here. Heels checked in. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Odom comes in for Grant Hill. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Caron Butler. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Now here's Billups. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Can't hit from 12.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Leonard kicks to Neal. Takes a three. Cannot hit. Some solid D from Paul. The Clippers shooting 45% in quarter number 2. And there's Billups. That's good. The assist by Odom.
I like it. He could have gone for the forced finish, but opted instead for kind of a nice, smooth finger roll. I like it.
1:39 left in the first half of basketball. They get a hand on it. Paul outside. Blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And some changes here for the Spurs. Diaw comes in for Matt Bonner. And Steven Jackson subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Butler's checked in. From deep, Billups. That's good. Billups has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice play there on the inbounds. The defense really lost contact.
Splitter misses.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Gets it to go. So it's San Antonio now. Neal passes to Splitter. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Spurs have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. And that one falls for Splitter. And Splitter drops them both.
Well, they're doing a nice job of drawing fouls here in the quarter and getting to the free throw line.
You know, the clock might not keep moving, but constantly getting points from the foul line, that's a great way to maintain your lead.
Here's Butler. The rebound by the Spurs. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. That's good.
3 straight buckets in the paint. They're making it look effortless.
Well, speaking of effortless, you'd like to see a little more out of the defense. How about trying, guys?
Odom kicks to Butler. Passes it to Crawford. From the arc. Crawford missing again. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Green kicks to Splitter. He passes to Diaw. And stolen by Butler. And here we go. Moving it up. Odom dishes to Butler. Pass to Crawford. Jacks up a three. Gets it to go. Crawford's got 7 points. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Neal, and the basket good.
Yeah, they're not going to miss too many of those. That's high percentage stuff there.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Spurs out in front, delivering the blowout.
56.
Well, folks, stick around here at halftime for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs has officially begun. San Antonio on top against the Clippers. They're looking to make a statement in Game 1 and set the tone for the series. We've seen Kawhi Leonard having a superb game. His shooting percentage off the charts right now. He's got the magic touch from the field, no question about it. For the Clippers, a much different story. They'd like to forget that first half. Coach has not been happy with what he's seen out there, and they'll likely come out with major adjustments. It's not the best start for Chris Paul. The flavor for that first half, brickalicious. He'll have to improve. And that'll wrap things up for me here in the studio. Second half is just around the corner. Thanks so much for stopping by.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. And Parker drops them both. The Clippers shooting the ball at 42%. And here is Billups. Throws it up high. Tries to save it. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Parker leading the charge. And stolen by Jordan. Diaw with the steal. Back to Parker. They kick it out to Green. Gets a look. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 9 assists now tonight. Here is Billups. Here's Butler. The rebound by the Spurs. Diaw's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And that rebound pushes their margin to +5 on the boards. Solid job on the glass.
Well, it's just part of what they've done here to build this big lead. It shouldn't be overlooked. I mean, rebounding is a huge part of this game.
Back to Butler. Lifts up. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Looking at the numbers for Caron Butler, he has 8 points, and he's been credited with the steal today as well.
Well, I'm sure he's happy to have a defensive contribution that he can point to in the box score.
They have been really controlling this one.
Well, now's not the time to get complacent, though, Kevin. You've got to continue to put your foot on the gas pedal.
Well, I like the way it looks to start the second half here. I mean, 3 straight makes to kick it off. Nice.
Paul passes to Jordan. Great D that time from Duncan. The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Tipped. Leonard against Paul. And the pass to Butler. Backing down. Fades and shoots. Gets it to go. Butler's got 12.
Great shot. Had to fade back, but he still managed to drain.
The Clippers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. Free throw, good Butler. The Spurs shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight.
They're just getting better offensively as the game goes along, making good choices and getting high percentage shots.
And they're playing hard and playing smart too, Steve. They've just been very, very good.
And Parker, here we go. And that one's good. Parker's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
They have a nice lead here, and have really controlled the glass for the majority of the game. Kudos to them. Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now. And that's taking it strong right there.
Yeah, finishing in style.
You can feel a sense of anticipation when he heads for the hoop because that's what he can do.
And that last replay courtesy of Sprite. Parker against Paul. Duncan with the block, and they'll keep possession. The shot's good from Griffin. The Spurs have gone as spotless, 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Here's Leonard. Jordan with the block. Butler on the way. He's got 13. Tony Parker grabs the miss. Parker's got his 3rd rebound tonight. The leader, Green, defended by Butler. Fades. And Parker gets it to go. The assist from Green. And that's 19 points for Parker.
Well, that's been nice, efficient work, guys, that he's been doing. I mean, we haven't seen him take many bad shots, and that's the sign of a mature, poised player.
Leonard kicks to Green. Diaw, a 3-ball. That's good. Diaw's got 10 points in the game.
He's going to take that shot every time if he has that much room to get it off.
Parker against Paul. Lobs it up there. It's tipped. It's stolen by Duncan. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Now Billups. He has 5. Shoots over Leonard. And Billups gets it to go. Billups has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Parker drives in.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play. Now we're cooking with gas, partner. My goodness.
Yeah, breathtaking display of aerial supremacy, no doubt.
It's almost unfair, guys. I mean, when you can get up that high, that's crazy.
And Green gets it to go.
Well, we know he can run hot or cold, but I like the way he's playing today.
Paul with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Billups dishes to Jordan. The drive by Paul. There's the bucket. Good. Paul's got 11 points. The Spurs shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. That's good.
Got such a good feel for his shot today, in a really good groove.
Clippers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Feeds it to Butler. Leonard with the steal. Green inside. He's guarded by Billups. Here's Duncan. The offensive rebound. Leonard. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him. Leonard's got 10 points in the quarter.
Another board for them, and they've got a huge advantage in that regard.
Yeah, it's not really a surprise. I mean, rebounding one of the true barometers in winning basketball games, and if you rebound better, you typically are going to win ball games and do it comfortably. Not stop. There's no way to stop that. I mean, there's nothing you can do when he's coming at him like that.
Well, that's right, Clark. Steve, he is a dangerous, dangerous player.
Yeah, especially when he gets to that launching pad right there in the lane. I mean, a pretty one-handed finish. That was nice.
Outside Billups. And another 3 for the Clippers.
He's been hot for most of this game, and if he keeps it up, his team could turn things around.
Duncan with the bucket. And Duncan. Here's Billups. He's got 10. Now the dish to Paul. Back to Billups. Ring shot on the way. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And 12 points for Chauncey Billups.
You know, it's been interesting to see how Chauncey Billups' career has changed as he's grown. Early on, he was known more as an offensive point guard, and then he became a playmaker for the Pistons during that championship season in that era. And now he's really become a spot-up shooter and a dead-eye marksman for his club.
And that's not to say that he can't do anything else, but he has really stepped up his shooting from deep. Not a lot of guards can go from carrying the ball handling duties to being a catch-and-shoot guy, but Chauncey has made the transition quite smoothly.
Duncan with the bucket.
They're taking it to the hoop strong now, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And, Steve, I love it. I mean, I like to see guys attacking the rim and taking it to the paint. It's fun basketball to watch. It's not for the faint of heart, though. You got to be a man to go in there strong.
Griffin a screen on Parker. And Boris Diaw picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And then for the Clippers, Lamar Odom. He's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Hill comes in for Caron Butler. And it's Crawford in for Chris Paul. Griffin's shot is off.
And this is why they have the big lead. The rebounding has been dominant.
You know, guys, the +8 rebounding, I don't think it tells the whole story. I mean, they've been the more physical team from the outset. That's been the difference, their physicality.
And that one's good.
Now, these wide open threes have been their undoing. You have to locate shooters and get a hand up.
Yep, you do, Steve. And even if it means having their assigned defenders stand at home on three-point shooters, I mean, that would be a worthwhile strategy to pursue because you don't want to give good shooters open threes.
Here's Billups, and the Clippers miss again.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
And stolen by Billups. Now here's Crawford, and Bonner pulls it down. Bonner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Dishes it to Neal. He feeds it to Bonner. Three-pointer. Splitter passes to Jackson. Off target from three-point range. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Thiago Splitter. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Hall's checked in. Now Griffin inside. Odom kicks to Griffin. Back to Odom. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Manu Ginobili. Balanced scoring, Clark and Steve, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying the opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar. Right, Steve?
Pass the cream, too. I mean, while you're at it. I mean, this has been something to watch. I mean, it's just everybody getting involved.
The Clippers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. Both good from the line that time.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
And it's Paul penetrating. Crawford right side. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And that's 11 points for Crawford.
Great move to get to the bucket and lay that one in. He's got the softest touch around the basket. Impressive.
Neal's shot is off. The Clippers shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Paul dishes to Griffin. Hill. Kicks to Paul. It's blocked. And here's the break. Here's Ginobili, the big dunk at the end of the break.
And another quick strike for them. No question which team is running the fast break better here today.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been lethal in transition, Steve. It's one of the reasons they're out in front.
Griffin's shot is off.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
It's Ginobili with the drive. Outside for Jackson. Griffin with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. The shot by Odom, no good. Steve, they are in complete control.
Well, everything they're doing, Kevin, has been working out. I mean, the game plan was solid, and they are executing out there.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
And check out the bounce.
Oh, bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right, showing him off right there. Good move.
What does that even mean, Kevin? Bounce to the ounce?
Here's Neal, and that one's good. Neal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
And here is Paul.
어디네.
He's got 13. Here's Odom.
等等，
No good.
我知道啊
So
NBA
Spurs will take it the other way.
Boy, they've been all over the
那
glass.
我刚刚
Big
快刚
advantage in the rebound
学弟
zone.
打球快打到累死，看学弟各种射手，各种走位。我打下课还要
Yeah,
再
that's
体
really
验
carried them in this one, guys. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
those one and dones have really set a nice tone and let them establish this lead.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Ball outside. 6 on the shot clock. Crawford launches a three. And a great assist by Ball as that one goes in. 14 points for
七
Crawford.
个我听到，
Neal passes to
七个
down low.
听到我声
And
音吧？
Stephen
听得到。
Jackson the basket on the assist from Tiago Splitter. Splitter's got 5 assists tonight.
我操！
And at
我
the
昨
end
天还
of
在
the
看
third
一枚
quarter,
新
a
闻，
huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Spurs running away with it. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio.
Western Conference, Round 1. Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs hit the road for a duel with the Los Angeles Clippers next Wednesday, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific.
As the fourth quarter gets going, let's swing it over to Doris Burke to find out who's had the Sprite uncontained. Game. Doris?
Gentlemen, well, it was the stretch by the Spurs that garners the uncontainable game today. It seems like the court is tilted in their favor as everything keeps going in their direction. One can only assume they'll continue to add to their lead in the final quarter of play.
Doris, thanks, and I think we can all agree the whole flow to their game sort of gelled at that point, don't you think, Steve?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, Kevin. Everything came together for them all at once. I mean, their shots started dropping one after another at one end, and then at the other end, they went into lockdown mode defensively.
Yeah, it was truly a good stretch for them, Steve. All they needed were a few things to kind of click into place, and then they were rolling on all cylinders.
Here's Green. He dishes it to Bledsoe. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
And there's the feed to Hollins. The shot is off. The Spurs shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Here's Blair, Turioff with the block. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. And the Spurs with some changes. Splitters checked in for Matt Bonner. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Manu Ginobili. And Mills kicks to Leonard. It's stolen by Hill. Rebounded by the Spurs. Leonard's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Splitter. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Splitter's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Spurs. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And the basket by Hill.
That mid-range jumper, just another one of his weapons.
Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Mills dishes to Splitter. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Matt Bonner, he's checked in for the Spurs. Green comes in for Patrick Mills. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Odom's checked in. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. And that'll be his third foul so far. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Willie Green. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Bledsoe. He kicks it to Odom. San Antonio with the rebound. Leonard's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Green. Crawford with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Bledsoe. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Leonard kicks to Neal for three. Gets the bucket.
You know, that wasn't the highest quality look, but for him, it doesn't matter. He doesn't need a great look to knock down the three.
Hill with it. Leonard picks him up. Hill kicks to Crawford. Shoots over Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers. Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Neal passes to Leonard.
Now that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Find a gap in the defense and attack that rim with force.
He is so good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody. Just so athletic and strong.
That was a nice replay. Brought to you by Sprite. Knocked loose. And now it's Neal running. He can go all the way. Leads him in there. Here's Bonner. Tries again. Right up. Shots good by Neal. Neal's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's really ramping it up now.
Bledsoe dishes to Hill. Crawford. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Passes it to Hollins. The pass to Bledsoe. Pass to Odom. Looking to end the run. And there's the rejection. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Shoots it out of bounds. The Clippers take possession. And some changes here for the Spurs. Diaw comes in for DeJuan Blair. And it's Ginobili in for Kawhi Leonard. And then for the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Odom. Butler comes in for Grant Hill. And Chauncey Billups has subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Hollins. That is good. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Bledsoe. And it's Butler missing.
Yeah, that's very uncharacteristic for him to miss that shot with such little defensive pressure.
Bonner kicks to Ginobili. Green. Back to Ginobili. This one for three. Good on the shot.
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do when a team gets this hot from three-point land.
All you can really do is hope that they cool off. I mean, the way it's going for him in the second half here, I don't see any sign of that happening.
Billups passes to Jordan. Back to Billups. Feeds to Butler. Over Ginobili. Butler missing again.
Not a good look at the hoop. They've got to do a better job offensively creating some space.
And stolen by Billups. With the lead pass, here's Jordan. Down goes the slam.
Boy, I like the aggressiveness here, guys. Just powering it down that time.
And descended gradually as he lingered on the rim.
Yeah, you got to be careful, too, guys, because the referees will call a technical pretty easily on that play. He got away with it there.
That was a nice, strong one-hand jam there.
Yeah, brought it back and ripped it down.
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's nice.
Bledsoe kicks to Jordan. The kick out to Billups. The three, and another three for the Clippers.
Getting the feel out there from long range, guys. That's his second three of the half.
Here's Jordan, and yes, a nice assist from Billups.
Now, it's hard to set up your D when you've just turned it over at the other end.
Yeah, a lot of points have been given up here, Steve, by way of turnovers. And their defense has just been short-circuited by their offense.
His touch has looked much better than it did in the first half.
The Clippers shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Now Bledsoe. A baseline J. And Ginobili pulls it down. Ginobili's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Green dishes to Bonner. And good on the basket. Book it.
Boy, you can't just let a team run amok on you inside the paint like that. You got to show some fight and some force.
It's one of my favorite words, Clark. Amok. They are running amok. It's time for them to start playing harder defensively.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
They saw just a little bit of daylight, went right to the rim.
Here's Neal. And the layup is good. Neal's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, after all those struggles in the first half, he has really picked it up here in the second.
Bledsoe with it. The dish to Butler. Six to shoot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances at the free throw line here. Free throw, good Butler. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Matt Bonner. Lamar Odom is checked in for the Clippers. And so Butler nails both of them. They are enjoying, Steve, a commanding lead.
Well, and it gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest, which is so critical during this grueling NBA season.
Stolen by Ginobili. And strong with the one-handed jam.
Boy, he's got a little extra bounce in his step today, fellas.
Definitely a surge of energy out of him there.
Yeah, playing with a lot of confidence.
Phillips passes to Jordan. Good! Jordan's got 6 points in the quarter.
Creating that kind of shot in close is really your primary objective every possession.
Here's Green. The Clippers grab the miss. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Phillips. The shot from the low post is good. Phillips has got 12 points in just the second half. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
We've seen Tim Duncan getting it done. He's got 10 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
Yeah, and I think that's been important because it's established a nice defensive presence for his team.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Manu Ginobili. Knocked away. Diaw with the steal. To the paint. Here's Leonard, and a big-time jam right there.
Emphatic throw down there.
That one reverberated throughout the building.
No soft stuff out of this guy.
And the Clippers have possession. Bledsoe kicks to Phillips. He passes to Butler. Clock at 6. Dishes it to Bledsoe. Takes the 13-footer. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, I'm impressed with the determination he showed right there, getting himself in a good position under the glass. Did his work early there.
Yeah, with the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to go to.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in. That was beautiful.
Phillips against Leonard. Phillips kicks to Bledsoe. Back to Phillips. From past the arc. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. And that's 20 points for Chauncey Billups.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. Nice job from the three-point line this half.
Green, no luck. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 43% from the field. Pull-up jumper. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Diaw. It's Chauncey Billups with the rebound. The Clippers shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Bledsoe. The shot, no good. Duncan dishes to Diaw. Outside, Green. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Leonard. Softly drops in the floater. Leonard's got 34 points.
Offensively just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
Billups from outside. That doesn't go either for Billups.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Bledsoe passes to Butler. Over Duncan. And Butler gets it to go on the assist from Eric Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 3 assists now in this one.
2 minutes.
And Neal kicks to Diaw. Here's Leonard. Stuffs it through.
Looks like this one's over. They really played well tonight.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, we can take it out of the oven. This game is cooked.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. Leonard. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Well, you hate to be the guy asked to guard him because he's just so dominant, so quick and explosive. Tough to stay in front of him.
Splitters checked in for San Antonio. Ginobili comes in for Gary Neal. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. The shot by Odom, no good. The Spurs shooting so well. The offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. And it's Leonard with the jam.
I think they gave him a little too much room there. I mean, that was all he needed to rise up and punch that one down.
Yeah, he's...
Oh, man, what a play. Don't do that to him. That was fantastic. Wow.
And Clark, the degree of difficulty.
Major.
That was amazing.
And the dunk by Jordan.
That's what he's all about. That's who he is, retrieving those misses and exploding right back to the bucket.
Prime example of it right there, no question. Good point, Clark.
Yeah, great rebounder and a great finisher, so that's a difficult combination to deal with for the defense.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Grant Hill, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Green. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
It's been a tale of two halves, huh, guys? He was on fire from long range in the first half, but not so much here in the second.
Hill. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Free throw drops for Hill. Both free throws good from Hill. That's tipped. Stolen by Bledsoe. Jordan gives him the lead pass. Stolen by Ginobili. Here we go, one-on-one to the inside. Here's Green. No luck. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Grant Hill on the wing. All alone. And he hits the jump shot. Spurs shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. Splitter dishes to Green. He feeds it to Leonard. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and concludes the layup. Leonard's got 42 in the game.
I don't know, Clark. This looks over now.
Yeah, I agree with you. This is all but over.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth.
Look out. Watch out.
In for the dunk.
And that one should remove all doubt about the outcome of this game. This thing's over.
Now it's just a matter of what the winning margin's going to be.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Billups shoots, and the jumper is on the mark. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Diaw. Can't get it to fall. Misses there. And so it's San Antonio. Easily.
Your Spurs, the Clippers, 122.
这分就承担的离谱。哇，52-30。17。啊，05对，茉莉花可期，19号4号3周65分。两种自由的。287。60%。哇，哼哼。